And they are going small now with Brook Lopez out. Joe Johnson's first shot of the night is good. Paul Pierce is now a power forward.
Score.
I don't know about sequels, but we trust Spike Lee as Johnson's shot goes up and in. He's been terrific the last three numbers-wise. Johnson, wide open three, and that's been a problem for Erik Spoelstra in terms of what he doesn't like about his team defensively. Good ball movement, Joe Johnson. A three-pointer, second three for Johnson. And Brooklyn's 3 for 4 from downtown.
And that, well, but he's got to rebound the ball.
When they have a good rebounding night, they don't lose. So, pretty move from Johnson, who's back in a bit of a groove last couple of games. Bosh doesn't go for it. Johnson with James right on top of him. He already has a foul. Johnson gets inside. What a start for Joe Johnson. As he's got 15 points already.
Well, sometimes Joe Johnson uses too many dribbles to get to where he wants to go. This time he gets by thinking he was going to throw it up to LeBron James.
Here's Teletovic. Right on cue. Nails the three-pointer. He's hit some big threes.
Well, again, playing through Joe Johnson, drawing the double team, spacing the floor correctly, and knocking in the three ball. Tie game. Ball's going to Joe Johnson, and everyone's going to play off of him.
5 to shoot. Johnson, nice little spin move. Boy, is he in his zone. 7 for 7 from the field in the first quarter. Remember, he had that 29-point quarter early this season.
I'm surprised they haven't gone to James on Johnson earlier.
How about that? Deflected pass goes right to the hottest guy on the floor, and he's 8 for 8. 19 points for Joe Johnson. All-Stars putting on an offensive show here in the opening period. Right back to the hot man. Roger Mason trying to stay with him. Johnson's got the feel. Not that time. Lewis the rebound. Threw it away. Johnson for three. Puts it in. Joe Johnson lighting it up here in the first period. He's got 22. It's just the one shot at the end, and he had 16. Two great starts from two All-Stars. First, loves to play, and is really coming into his own as a player. All-Star last year and out for the rest of the season again. Guy that worked so hard to come back initially. Nice screen set by Garnett. And shot clock down to 8. Pierce drives on LeBron James. Good swinging of the ball. Johnson, the floater. His hot hand continues. That's his first shot attempt after scoring 22 points in the first quarter and then sitting for 6 minutes.
Elementary player.
He averaged 20 points a game 3 consecutive years when he was in Seattle as Garnett flips it up and in. Another example of a player off our doubleheader from Brooklyn where the Nets lead the Heat 47-45. Joe Johnson, just an unbelievable first period.
And he started it off. He scored in many different ways. They're driving to start the drive and kick game, backing up and getting the corner three, and then blowing by LeBron James where there was no help, backing in the smaller Roger Mason Jr., and then the little pull-up late in the shot clock. 10 for 11 from the floor, 4 for 4 from 3, 3 assists, no turnovers.
Won't go. Livingston the rebound.
And that's where Livingston's size comes into play, the ability to rebound in traffic.
Joe Johnson, 26 first half points. And this Joe Johnson, meanwhile, the leading scorer.
And Mike, horses trot, players sprint. Miami plays than you and
not necessarily. We're not worried about who we're playing. We understand we're playing for something bigger than that, so we got to stay focused, stay poised on both ends of the floor, and see what we come up with.
All right, Joe. Thanks a lot. Guys, back to you.
Good politically correct answer. No, it doesn't matter. Every game's the same. I don't think so. He came out on fire. Ball fought for. Karolinko comes up with a shot clock at 9. Pierce. Bang! Paul Pierce from downtown. Brooklyn back up by 1. But Johnson backs in, leans in, off the glass, it's good. Joe Johnson's first field goal of the second half. Remember, he had 22 points in the first quarter. The final minutes of the fourth, Joe Johnson answers back a tough one off the glass, and Brooklyn regains the lead. James just hit one of two free throws, so Johnson against Bosch. Spins inside, flips it up, blocked by Anderson. They call a goaltend. Johnson slow to get up, although it might be from just being tired.
Now they can review this, Mike. Since they called goaltending, they can review it. And I believe they're going to do that.
On that look, it looks like it's on the way down. I think that's a goaltend. You're trying to avoid back-to-back losses in New York. Johnson to crossover, the floater in the lane. Pretty shot from Joe Johnson. He's got 32. Crossover. Garnett passes up an open jumper. Johnson with 3 to shoot. Back to Garnett. This time he puts it up. That's good. 9-point lead. 9-0 here in the second overtime. In the last 2 minutes.
They move the ball side to side. Quicker decisions. Nice little brush screen by Livingston, and I don't think he likes not playing.